Now I'm just going to give you a little bit of background on Sam so that this way we're not just bringing up a total stranger for people who don't know him. But he's a native of Virginia Beach. Do we have any Virginians in the house? All right, one Virginian. Okay. He's lived in the Triad since 1992, and he holds a Bachelor of Administrative Science degrees in Accounting and Management from Guilford College. He is also the president and CEO of here, our home right now, the Nussbaum Center. And prior to taking this position, he served on the Nussbaum Board of Directors for 6 years in various capacities, including vice chairman. In addition to his position at the Nussbaum Center, Mr. Funchess is CEO of the Fun Technologies Group, and I'm sure he can explain to us what that means, and is an organizer of the Gate Cities Community Bank, a division of Westtown Savings Bank. He and his wife Barbara reside in Guilford County, North Carolina with their 3 children, Chris, Zach, Sam Jr., and his interests include family, golf, mountain biking, scuba diving, music, and of course Toastmasters. So if we can welcome Sam up so that this way he can And if we can have the executive board members from Speakerpreneur Toastmasters please come to the front, and somebody can please take my phone so we can take pictures.
Brian, good to see you.
So what I wanted to do before we give you the lectern is to give you and basically get you into the club. So we have a couple of things that we want to do. We want to present you with your honorary membership so you can display around on your desk or for everyone to see. One of the magazines here. This is a great magazine, a great resource. And the other thing that I thought is like, okay, what is Speakerpreneur? What would help him when he's sitting at his desk? And so I'm trying to think of a wonderful quote or something that empowers who we are. And I found something from Walt Disney. And so it's like, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. And so that's what we do, that's what you do, so it makes sense. So this is something awesome that I wanted to give to you. So as president of the club, I would like you, as members of the club, to welcome our first honorary member, Sam Club.
Thank you again. Now, the funny thing about this is the fact that Bill does not know what my theme is for this year. And my theme is to continue winning, but have fun this year. All of 2012, I think everything I was involved in, I ultimately won. But it was not fun, and there was a whole lot of bloodshed, a lot of teeth lost, and just a really, really brutal year last year. But when December 31st came and went, I looked back upon it and said, I won every major battle that I needed to win last year, or this year, on the 31st. But it was excruciating. Many of those that know me know that it was a very dark period of time, pretty much all through 2012. Even though we were winning all along, it was just a very challenging year. And then the preceding couple of years prior to that were pretty challenging as well. So that was just a culmination of all those battles. We finally won, success. You're in the new facility, which was a lot of that bloodshed and teeth missing. I spent a lot of time on the ground picking myself back up, which is what we all have to do as entrepreneurs. That's part of the fun. That's why we get into this. But I was asked to come up here and talk to you about partnerships. And for me, I look at partnerships the same way that I do networking, right? For partnerships, you have formal partnerships and loose partnerships. And so understanding the difference of each one of those is critical because they require different levels of maintenance. So for me, the relationship and partnership with Speakerpreneur is a loose partnership. There's no reporting requirements, there's no formal letter of understanding, there's no legal documents that outline who's responsible for what. It's a nice handshake. And so long as each party adheres to the other side's basic understandings, we continue to move forward. Now, I have other loose partnerships, such as our partnerships with A&T. I have no formal agreement with A&T University, but I work with their groups all the time. Joint School of Nanoscience, we don't have a formal partnership, but we work with them all the time. But I also have some structured partnerships that are bound by legal documents. Those are with UNCG. Sorry, I forgot. It's been so long. It's been 15 years or so since I had to worry about the green, the yellow, and the red card. Thank you, though. So,
Welcome back.
well, yes, thank you so much. Because I've got 5 seconds before I go into red. It's horrible, and I'm nowhere even near done. Wow. But the critical thing is to use your networks and your partnerships as intended. Request specific items from them so that they know what you need and they can deliver what you need. You needed space for me. I needed access for our entrepreneurs to develop their communication skills. So it was very clear on the front end who was bringing what value and how we were both going to win. So ask specific things of your network and your partners, and you will achieve and receive what you need. Thank you very much.